All right. We just kind of jumped right in there. So anyway, how you doing? This is Bob, and I'm working on a new album. I realized when I was doing the last album, I did all kinds of in the studio videos where I was mixing things and everything. And I haven't done those yet. I still have a lot of mixing to do, so I'll do some of those videos. But to introduce the concept, I figured I would play that new album that I'm working on right now. The song you're hearing right now, if you can hear it, that is my current single. No King and No Castle. You should go stream it and tell all your friends about it. It's a wonderful song. Anyway, and it's currently already released. So this one is not sort of any kind of reveal, but you should hopefully, maybe you've already heard it. Who knows? Anyway, this is the song. You can hear this one out in the wild right now. No King and No Castle. And I sing on this one, which if you listen to my music at all, I don't sing a whole lot on my stuff. Mostly instrumental.
No king and no castle can stand if the people are free. Be free.
All right, there we go. All right. So now begins the rest of the album, which at the moment, the rest of the album, I'll pause it for a second. At the moment, the rest of the album is instrumental and may remain so. I don't know. But in any case, I really dig it. This is it's the last album I made, the Welcome, the Blue Light After Party, right? That was very conceptual. It was the whole idea. It was literally the title of the album was what the concept was an after party of like this jazz band that I had been pretending to be for couple albums, the Blue Light Sessions Volume 1 and 2, and then this was their after party after their gig. That's what the last album was, and I really liked it. And but anyway, so like this one is less conceptual. In that what I have is a title, Samsara Blues. Samsara is the Hindu Buddhist concept of the endless cycle, or the mostly endless until enlightenment cycle of death. Birth, death, and rebirth. Reincarnation. Like Samsara Blues essentially is saying the human condition, the suffering of the human condition, the blues of being human. So that's the idea. So anyway, and not necessarily in a bad way. It's just the blues in the blues sense, the musical sense, and also the bad way. Anyway, so the idea is that, but that's it. That's as formed as the concept gets, and the title came first, and now the music came afterwards. But just kind of with this general what I just described as the general sort of guiding principle, but with no other, right? And so that's what I got, and it's very Kilo, my buddy and business partner, said that it was very human sounding record. I like that. And it is. And I mean, granted, these are rough mixes and early on, and I kept a lot of the mistakes are still there. They'll be gone after some things in the mix that I don't love. But anyway, I think overall and some of these songs won't be on the album, I'm sure, and there'll be other songs I haven't written yet that will be in their place. So this will change. But right now, as of January 20th, 2026, this is Samsara Blues. So I just played No King and No Castle, currently the first song on the record, probably, right? The big hit single. and so now we're going to start with The Runner, which is a favorite right now. I would probably say that about everyone. I probably will only comment once in a while. I'll just let the music play because I'm going to clean the studio up. That's the idea here. I did this with the last album too, but this is much earlier in the process. But I just kind of realized quickly that I had an album. I was like, oh, wow, look at all these songs I've finished. So, and actually there's a longer list of songs that I'm not including in this list. But these are, even though some ideas still very rough, this is pretty cool. So, without further ado, The Runner and the album Samsara Blues. Unmute. There you go. Okay. I just paused it because what's going on here? Why is it? I just paused it because I wanted this one. I just did this like yesterday. I just got. I mean, I just kind of finished it yesterday. I found the piano, the dun dun. But I found that on a Pro Tools session, like, because that's how I do it. Like, I just record weird little ideas on my phone, a million of them on my phone right now. And then one or two of those will end up being weird ideas on Pro Tools on my computer. And then then I do that, just randomly record a bunch of ideas, and then I will come back to them and go, "Hey, that was good." And then suddenly I have an album because I just like finished them all in a few days. That's kind of that's the stage I'm at now, is going and finishing things and going, "Holy shit, I have an album." So this one, it is called Intent. I really like this one a lot. There's a loose connection to philosophies and things, throughout the record, but not really. It's mostly just me, being hippie me. But anyway, Intent is a cool tune, and it's kind of a good example of the new vibe on the new record, because like if you listen to any of my music before, so like I used to do a lot of a lot of beat kind of centric trip hop kind of stuff, like sampling myself but looping it and doing things. I still do a little bit of that, but mostly. Then I got the Blue Light stuff is all very much live, me playing live on every instrument, right? It was a very different vibe. So with this stuff, I'm kind of, and I did a little on the Blue Light After Party. I had a couple of songs that had loops, had beats, along with me playing live percussion. And that's what I'm doing here a lot on this record. And this song is a really good example of that. Because is it? I don't. Now I don't remember if it is. The Runner was me playing live drums. But this one's like great. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So this one's cool because it's actually me playing. It's a very intentionally drum machine sounding beat, but I'm really playing it live on the pads. But I didn't use, like with the blue light stuff. I use like acoustic drum samples. But this is like very much I don't know, some kind of cheap 808 or copy or something. But I like it, and it's got the claps. So that's a good example. And then other ones throughout the record, you'll hear more of that, where it's like I'm playing along to a beat or whatever. But it's not always. Sometimes it's live drums, and the next one's all live drums. Anyway, I'll shut up. Here's Intent. I'll start it from the beginning. Here we go. Mute. sure I was talking on mute the whole time. I was saying how at the beginning of the song, there's a shaker and tambourine playing at the same time, and it shouldn't. But anyway, that moment has passed. I just want to acknowledge the fact that I know now that I was on mute.